Today in the wood yard, we're making firewood again. Here we go. So today I am at my brother Eric's house, not Crazy Kenny's, Eric, the quiet one. And we went this morning and he had a bunch of wood that we had cut at his buddy's house. We went and we split it all and threw it into the trailer here. Didn't record it because when we got there it was misting out, and about 5 minutes into the job it started pouring out. So we got rained on, so we just put some dry shirts on because we were soaking wet. So anyway, we drove back home and we got the load here now because it's not raining, and we're gonna back it up right into here, and he's gonna put some pallets down right in front of his woodshed there, and we're gonna stack it right in that area because it's not great wood. This is gonna be like early season wood coming up this fall. It's right now it's springtime, and so we're gonna take all this. There's probably about 3/4 of it is popple and or aspen, whatever you want to call it, and there's a bunch of oak in there too, but we're going to stack it right over here in this corner. And then when we get done with that, we're going to go to a new property that we've never cut on before, that we just got permission to cut on. We figure there's about 50 dead oaks on it. We're going to go cut some of those and load them up and bring them home. So that's what's going to happen today. One other thing I want to mention is that I gave my notice that to all of you that my mom had passed away. And a lot of you have been sending your condolences and prayers and things. I really appreciate it. Very nice of you to do that. It was a big loss for our family, and we miss her. So here's the pile. It's a good pile. Usually when I throw wood loose into my trailer, if it's not stacked split wood, I can get about 3.5 face cords, and it was about as full as you can get without having stuff fall out. We loaded the oak first, which was in the front and the bottom, and there's probably about a face cord or 1/3 of a cord, maybe a little bit more of that, and then the rest is the popple. His woodshed here is full, and he's always had it full. He's hardly ever emptied it. I think this year he got about half of it gone and started filling it again. This is pretty much all oak right here, and you can see by the size of his woodshed, it's pretty deep. I think, if I remember right, I think he said he can get like 25 face cords somewhere in there, so somewhere around 6 full cords. I could be wrong. I'll ask him. He had to go somewhere right now, but we'll ask him. But that's what he can get in there. And then he's got wood that's over here across the way. You've seen this before if you watch my videos. A lot of this is oak, almost all of it actually. He lives in an area where there's a lot of oak wilt, and so that's what a lot of this is. So this is all oak. This right here looks like there's, I see some ash in here. Oh, there's more oak here. And then he's got, this is all oak over here. This stuff over here is all oak. Over here is all oak. This is all oak. Oh no, there's some popple there, it looks like. And here's some oak. And then the stuff that we did a while back is right over here. This oak right here we got not too long ago. Actually, I think some of this here is, if I remember right, some of this is some maple we got here. Oh, and there's some basswood in here too. We just got that the other day. This is a load we got from his buddy's land. This is all pine here we cut down. Oh, this is the stuff we cut in his neighbor's buddy's land. And he's got pine over here. So he puts the stuff that's lower grade kind of out farther away, but he does burn it usually, you know, beginning of the burning season, at the end of the burning season. He burns a lot of the, what people can consider trash wood, you know, red pine, white pine, popple, box elder, doesn't really matter. It's a wood boiler, so he doesn't care. He just fills it up and it all burns. But then in the coldest part of the winter, he always burns the oak for the good heat, so he doesn't have to fill it up as much. So there's the pile. We're gonna go cut another one. So here we go. So I just measured his shed because my brother's still gone, and it holds about 24, 25 face cords, which is about 8 full cords. So quite a bit of wood, and that's what he normally would go through in a year. But then he has all this other stuff. But he is also going to start selling wood, so we got to go cut more wood, because I told him, if you're going to start selling wood, you've got to get cutting. That's what we're going to go do. Get it down in there a little bit better. So we were on our way to our logging job. We're gonna go do some cutting, and my brother noticed there was a clicking sound coming from the back of my trailer when I backed up. We got all the way out there and we checked it. Yep, here's the sound. Let's just listen to it. Not a good sound. So we're gonna change the bearings.
A lot louder now that you're standing right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel loose at all. There's plenty of grease in there because I had done it not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. The outer. It's got to be the inner.
I would say so.
Or something else clicking. It's got to be this. It's pretty dirty.
Oh, that's the brake. That's the emergency brake.
Is it just the brake?
That's just the brake. That's all it is.
Really?
It's got to be. It's got to be the brakes. That's the one that locked up one time on me. And I thought it was an electrical problem.
It's wearing, so it's just rattling.
Yeah, that's all it is. Well, that's not a bearing, so that's good.
Okay, so put that back together.
So it's only when I go forward though, so I mean, what's it hitting that?
Well, the tire's turning this way, so it's. It must be just. Maybe when you're going faster, it's not going to do it.
Yeah, but is that even connected all the way?
Well, maybe it's rotted out in there. Just so it's not wearing on anything here. Well, that's the only thing that's rubbing on. Is this edge here.
I wonder if I should just take it off for now. So it's not the bearing. It is the emergency brake for the electric braking system. That there's an actuator that pulls and it goes apparently, and something's not right with it. And it's rubbing a little bit, but when I go fast, it's probably going to be fine. So it's not a bearing, which is good, and so we'll see what happens when we put it back together here. you got another.
That's your brake. Okay.
But is that something that we should pin back so it's not destroying it in there, that it would explode out once it caught on
I
something?
don't know if it's gonna. It's just rubbing on the inside of this plate, that flat piece.
Well, the other option is I don't put the other tire on. I just don't load anything into it, and I just run it like this. You know what I mean? That'd be the safe thing to do, wouldn't you think? Just don't run the tire. I mean, because you can run on 2 tires, no problem.
Oh yeah.
I'm almost thinking that's the safe thing to do instead of going on the highway and having something go.
Yeah.
It's not hot.
No, it's not hot.
I just don't think I should put a load into it.
If it was a bearing, then we should have felt heat on both sides.
Yeah, it's that thing rubbing is what it is. Let's do that. Let's just
Put her back on.
so much for the wood cutting.
Stuff breaks down once in a while.
I hate that. We'll put the tire back on because we thought we could run without it, but it squats down because it's got this suspension with the springs here where it rotates, so it puts you know, when you're going over bumps and stuff, it sends pressure to one side or the one front or back, and so just put it back on. It's not going to hurt anything, and so I'm gonna take it in and get it fixed. So that's it for today. No wood cutting. Sad. Good night, Irene.